All of the underlying chocolates in Roses, Quality Street, Celebrations and Heroes. I'm going to rank all of them. Hello everyone, welcome to Food Review UK. My name's MJ and this is another Christmas tier list video. Yes, we're doing what other channels are doing and whatnot. And we are ranking all of those chocolates that I just mentioned. This is everything. Oh my god. That was on screen, you shouldn't have seen it. So, I have gone on to Tier Maker again. I will leave the link to this tier list in the description so you can do it yourself. I'd encourage you to go on there, guys. And we're going in order that you see on screen here. The quick thing I want to say is that Roses, I did do a dedicated brilliant, about Roses a couple years ago and about how the quality is diminishing. And then I did a sort of follow-up Cadbury video a few months ago. And basically Roses uses really bad quality chocolate. So it's a shame. These are all going to be a little bit worse than they would have been if you came to me like a couple of years ago and asked me this. But anyway, let's crack on. So Roses, they've gotten worse, like I say, but Golden Barrel, and by the way, I have got a cheat sheet on the right here, which is going to show me what the names are and what they are, because I can't quite 100% remember with the Roses and Quality Street. Pretty much there. I think Roses are the most difficult one, because they change every bloody other year. Roses, Golden Barrel is my favourite. I'm going to put it in very good. You know, in actuality, I'd probably just give it good if it was just across all other food. But this specific tier list is just going to be in a vacuum of just these chocolates. Right, then what's this brown one? Country Fudge. Do you know what? That's actually a good one. It's basically, I think it might actually be identical to Cadbury Fudge, what we'll find in Heroes. I'm going to give it good though. I don't think it's quite very good. It's definitely good. It's a solid choice. Tangy orange cream. I don't actually like orange cream like whatsoever. For me, it's close to awful, to be honest. Caramel. Oh my god, this hard caramel. I actually am going to put that in awful because I'm sorry. No one has got time to do that. No one has got time to chew on the caramel. It takes that long. Signature truffle. For me, guys, oh look, this is looking very balanced for my OCD. I hope we get a God and an excellent. For me, that no one has got time to do that. I'm getting confused. I'm getting so confused. I'm just utterly senile by this point. I was talking about the signature truffle, not the carrot. Oh, I got so. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I should delete all of this. Signature truffle is just like, it's just absolutely fine. It's meh, innit? You're not going to, certainly not going to be accepting it first. Strawberry Dean. I'm just utterly stupid with my words and mouth, lips and face. Strawberry Dean, it's a classic. I'll tell you what, if it had the packaging from the 90s and just before that, where it had a foil wrapper with the actual roses on, it would probably be God tier because that just looks stunning. Bring it back, bring it back. The purple one, aka Roses version, which is the same, you know, the purple one is the hazel and the caramel. I can't put it, guys, I cannot put it in excellent. The chocolate quality is not good enough. It needs to be better. That person's wearing a Wickham shirt. Hazel Whirl, I'll tell you what, guys, because on the Hazel Whirl the chocolate is thicker than it is on the other chocolates, and excuse me, and you just, that's embarrassing, this is the worst video I've ever made, and you got the crunch of the hazelnut. Do you know what, it might actually just be my joint favourite of Roses. I love doing these tier lists because it really makes you think about the products and what not in your head. What you might have is what you think is your favourite is actually, when you start talking about it and ranking them, you change your mind. Right, we're on to Quality Street now. Milk Choc Block. Do you know what? As with the Hazel Whirl, I really like the snap of that chocolate. I'm actually going to put it in very good, which is, straight away, the Quality Street has matched the Roses. Quality Street Caramel Cup. It is one of my favourites in the Quality Street. The one thing I will say, it is very sweet, and it's not the best tasting caramel. I might just put it in good. Toffee penny, awful. Again, similar to the Roses caramel. I genuinely don't know anyone with enough time on their hands that they'd be able to eat one of these chocolates, because by the time that Christmas is over, you're into March or maybe April and you're still chewing it. I cannot be eating one thing for 4 months, especially not for me. It's just not convenient because, like, a food review, I've got to do other reviews during that time. Otherwise, I'd have to stack up loads of reviews. Anyway, Quality Street Orange Cream. They're all the same, all the orange creams, aren't they? Actually, the Quality Street one might be slightly better than the Roses, but they're definitely both poor to me. The Green Triangle. Now, this one is like a nutty praline type thing. Like it's got little tiny shards of like nutting and whatnot. I think it's good. I think it's good. Toffee Finger. I mean, this is the biggest flaw in Quality Street. It's literally the same as Toffee Penny, but different shape. That's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. It is identical, isn't it? Like, it is the same toffee, right? I'm not just going mad. Right, this one is Orange Chocolate Crunch. So this is like a crunchy orange one. I think orange is a bit too specific to have 2 different chocolates of it, but it's definitely better than the cream. This one's Fudge, right? Do they call it Country Fudge, or is that the Roses one that's Country Fudge? Oh, the Roses one is Country Fudge. That's weird. Why do they call it Country Fudge? This one's just Fudge. I think this one's pretty good. I don't actually remember it too well. I'm going to put it in meh because I don't remember it so well. Strawberry Delight. It can go. It's not as good as the Roses one, actually. So I'm going to put it in meh. It's fine. I seem to remember that I prefer the Roses one. The Quality Street Purple one. This is excellent. This is probably the best. Is it the best Quality Street? I don't know. We're getting into my favourites now. But yeah, it's classic. It's iconic. It's literally called the purple one. It's not even called like hazelnut in caramel. It's literally called the purple one. Yeah, take that, Roses. Dickhead. Chocolates. I'm doing chocolate. Coconut Eclair. This is one of my favourites. Do you know what, guys? It's actually going in excellent for me, and I'll tell you why. That texture is completely unique. You bite into it, it's so chewy, and then it's really nice and chewy with great coconut flavour, and it's all just quite weird, to be honest. I quite dig it. Right, and now this one. I don't know if this one's been removed for this year. I found conflicting reports, guys, because I think if you go on Quality Street's official website, it's still on their website, but I've heard some people say they've taken it out, so I wasn't sure whether to do it. This is the Chocolate Brownie Caramel, and for me, last year I did a separate review of it on the channel. You can check that out. Plug. Oh god, what am I like? Stupid is what. Yeah, I really like it. It actually does taste like brownie. Like, there's very few things that I will let off being called brownie flavour, unless they have this sort of slight vanilla-y, chocolatey, like cakey taste to them. That is the only time I'll really let them off, because brownie should be more of a texture. But this one does actually taste like brownies, and it's caramel. Is it salted caramel chocolate brownie? I can't remember. But it's bloody awesome. It's far better than the standard caramel cup in there, which I think is pretty fascinating. Right, we're on to Heroes. Heroes, they suffer from some of the same issues as Roses, in that the chocolate, you can tell it's a lower quality. However, some of these you don't have a problem with, because the same issues of the low quality aren't there. So one of them is Twirl. Twirl is very good. It has actually if you find in the dedicated Cadbury craft video that I did, you will see that actually Twirl has a slightly different recipe, because it needs to maintain that structure. It actually has you could call it a slightly higher quality chocolate recipe, but the texture is great and it's brilliant. Certainly one of my first go-tos in Heroes. Dairy Milk, do you know what? It's very good. I criticise it a lot, but it's still great. Whisper, I absolutely love the texture, to the point that I do think it's excellent. I'm just thinking, guys, do any of these need to go in God tier that I've done so far? I mean, almost the chocolate caramel brownie. I'm looking at them. My favourite probably is the chocolate caramel brownie. That's so weird to think, that one of the new ones. Oh, but then we get to Cadbury Caramel. And the world is balanced once again. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I am inevitable. Yeah, so perfectly balanced in every way. That's my Thanos impression. You should have gone for the head. Wow, what a good film. Imagine not having seen it. God, you'd have to be weird, wouldn't you? Emma, my sister. Bloody love Cadbury Caramel. One of my favourite chocolate bars just ever in general. So, perfect. Fudge. It's just going to have to join... Actually, Did I put the... Where's the roses? Oh, it's in good. I was going to say, I think it's better than meh. But I'm getting confused with all the colours and shapes and sizes. Fudge. Do you know what? I used to think it was really bad, but it's grown on me in the last few years. I quite like the flavour. I quite like the texture. It's quite pleasant, actually. Yeah, the cream egg twisted. Again, it is entirely let down by the quality of the chocolate. As with so many Cadbury products these days, it used to be so much better. When it had snappy chocolate that actually had texture, but now the chocolate melts so damn quickly. It's mental. I think it's got to go in meh, just because that chocolate melts so quickly, and the chocolate is so important to the texture of that. Yeah, they're sweet, aren't they? Oh, eclairs, awful. What are you doing? Ah, so bad. We did actually do a chocolate bar tier list, so a few of these popped up in there. In fact, most of these remaining ones popped up. That you got things like teasers that didn't. These are kind of different, aren't they? Eclairs are just bad, man. Dinky Decker, these are really bad. Yeah, again, it's the quality. So I think that the Dinky versions of these... What am I talking about now? Am I getting confused? I sort of am getting confused, to be fair. Dinky Deckers are still far worse than they used to be. They're actually better than the big version of double decker, because that, you can tell the quality of the bottom layer is so much worse these days. I'm going to put them in... Do I still even like them? Yeah, you know what? In this ratio, in this small bar, I do still like them. They are still good. Crunchy bits. Yeah, I actually prefer these to normal crunchy bars, to be fair. Those little crunchy pieces of hazel. Brilliant. I'm utterly senile. And I haven't said that yet, so... yeah, little crunchy pieces of honeycomb in thick chocolate. That works kind of well. But it's not my favourite, guys. It's just meh for me. Right, celebrations. Now, this is an important one. I've done a separate video about how people eat celebrations at Christmas. It's quite a funny little sketch sort of thing, so you might enjoy that. Mars. Kind of like it, actually. The caramel sort of... Is it very good, though? No, I'm going to put it in good. The caramel has such a strong flavour that actually dominates the nougat to the point that's really interesting. If you have a Mars all caramel, which I have had before, it basically just tastes like... The taste is pretty much the same. Basically, what I'm saying is, in Mars, the nougat takes a total backseat, which I dig. Oh, God, the texture of Milky Way is great, but the flavour's just okay. I'm going to put it in meh. I think it's alright. Twix. It's actually one of my more preferred ones in celebrations. Just in general, I think Twix has got a great blend of caramel, chocolate, and nice short biscuit. I'm going to put it in very good. Snickers. In the full-size bar, it is... God, it's filling, isn't it? Very sweet and very filling. In these little mini bites, it's nice, and the peanut flavour comes through very well. I'm going to put it in very good. Bounty. Do you know what? I give it a lot of slack, and it is obviously the one that is left in celebrations. I mean, if I had my way and if I was less considerate, virtue signalling. I'm just incredibly considerate. The tin would be full of them at the end. Put it that way. But they're still nice. Meh. Galaxy Caramel. As with its counterpart there, the Cadbury Caramel, it sort of can't be beat. I love caramel. It's sweet, golden and delicious. Galaxy Block. I really like Galaxy. It goes straight into excellent because I think it's really good. Maltesers. I think it's the teasers, right? So this is a block of Nestle chocolate which tastes really good. Pretty similar to Galaxy. But this has got little tiny malty bubbles of honeycomb in. It's a lot of people's favourites. And it might be a joint favourite of mine. I don't know whether to put it into excellent or God. I think I'm going to put it at the very high end of excellent for me. It's not quite my favourite. I'm going to be having the Galaxy Caramel sort of, well, I say first. What I generally do with celebrations is I grab a handful and then I order them. I order them from my least favourite to favourite. And then I eat them in that order. So least favourite first. So I always end with Galaxy Caramel. Yeah. Wow, guys, that is it. That actually, do you know what? That only took 15 minutes. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer than that. That is my tier list for the UK Christmas chocolate bars. Yeah, we did what other channels do and whatnot. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, guys, the link to this tier maker is in the video description, so you can fill it out yourself. What tier lists do you want to see me do next? I really enjoy doing them, and you guys really enjoy watching them from the looks of it, so let me know. We're going to do, what we're going to do, we're going to do UK restaurants soon, so things like your Wagamama's and your Nando's, your ZZ's and all that sort of thing, so we'll have that coming up. I can't remember what else we got. Have we got, no, I can't remember, guys. Let us know in the comments, and I'll do them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Happy Christmas from Food Review UK.